Let's talk self-care. It's probably something that we all think about, a word that we've all heard, but are we actually implementing it? Is it something that we're actually doing in our everyday lives? And stick around later for a technique that I use with clients for them to determine where they need to put their energy. Are they wasting time on things they don't need to think about? Are they spending too much energy in one place and not another? Stick around for that. Self-care is about looking after yourself. It does what it says on the tin. However, if you're watching this video, likelihood is you need a bit of self-care. Likelihood is you're too busy doing things for other people and not looking after yourself. I see it all too often. It's the old adage of you can't pour from an empty cup. However, a little tip that I do want to give you is everything starts with a thought. Everything starts with a thought. Just keep that in mind for a second. A quick example would be if I want to do self-care tonight and I'm going to the gym, for example. My immediate thoughts are, I don't have time for this. I can't get to the gym tonight. I can't be annoyed going to the gym tonight. However, everything starts with a thought. So if I reframe that thought into, I have time, I have space in my evening to be able to go to the gym tonight so that I can look after myself, that's going to put me and you in a far better mindset to actually go and carry out that activity, whatever that activity might be. Some of our everyday self-care activities that we do can be things like taking an extra 5 minutes in the morning to enjoy a cup of coffee. It can be things like reading a book when we can, getting a couple of pages in on the bus, as you can see here, where I was doing this morning. It can be going for walks, but again, changing that mindset, changing those thoughts, because there's another example of me walking home in the rain, where I could have got the bus. Doing things like breathing activities and mindfulness can really help calm us down, especially before bed at night too. And that's another major one. We underestimate our sleep all the time. And a quick bonus one for us counsellors, make sure you're using supervision to the best of your ability. Make sure you're getting out of it what you need and not just using it as a tick box. It is there for you to offload and to share your caseload with another professional. So please utilise that to the best of your ability. Here's a quick technique that I use to allow my clients to prioritise their day and what they're going to do with the energy that they have and what they're able to do that day. What does self-care and post-it notes have in common? Well, let's find out. I want you to think for a second and imagine that each of these post-it notes are your energy for the day. So we have 5 here and we need to decide where we're going to put our energy that day. Some days it might take more effort than others to even get out of bed in the morning. So on some days it might take us 2 post-it notes just to get out of bed, which might only leave us 3 for the rest of our activities and the rest of the day. Other days, however, it might be a bit easier for you and it might only take you 1 to get out of bed, leaving you with more energy and more time to do the things that you want or need to do that day. But on the really tough days, when it might take 3 post-it notes just to get out of bed in the morning, that doesn't leave you with very much. And we need to prioritise and decide where we're going to put our energy that day. There might be things that we don't do, there might be things that we miss, and that's okay, because as we start to recharge and look after ourselves again and get that self-care back, we'll get the post-its back, we'll get the energy back that we need to do the tasks that we'll have to do to be able to look after ourselves. Folks, if you found this useful today, please like, share, comment, subscribe, and put down below what your self-care techniques are and what you do to look after yourself.